Hey guys, so depending on what you're watching this on, whether it's Snapchat or YouTube, hi, um, you might need a little bit of a backstory. Those of you watching this on Snapchat, you already know that I'm a little bit creepy. Those of you on YouTube, hey, so I have a deer skull, like a real deer skull that I found myself. I cleaned it myself. I took it to school with me twice, and the last time, because I wanted to show my bio class, right? Makes sense. The last time I took it, it broke. What I mean by that is when you find the skeletons, this is how it looks. This is the top jaw. These are the bottom jaw bones. This is how you find it, because it detaches. Okay, so what I mean by it broke is that originally I had like glued the bottom jaw bones onto the top jaw, like the skull, so the whole head was put together. And they came undone when I took it to school the last time. So I'm going to show you how to put your deer skull back together. Or together. I don't know. Whatever. Mine, this is how I found it again. Mine, as you can see, was broken right here, and this side is like mostly intact compared to this side. And this side is a bit of an issue, but we'll get past that. Okay, so here's the deer skull, right? This is the eye socket. This is like, can you see that? Can you see that there's a hole right here, and then there's like this bone? You see that? Okay, great. So the bottom jawbone, you can tell which part faces out because this side is dirtier than this side, which means it was the inside of its mouth. So you see the curve? It goes in this back hole just like that. So I've already got this jawbone in place, so I'm not going to show you the mark. You might be able to kind of see, probably not, but you basically just take a marker and you line up the jaw. As you can see, this looks about right, and this is very difficult because it likes to move. You like mark on the skull, not the jawbone, on the skull where it lines up at, which that's where my thumb is. And then the next part is relatively easy. So now that you know where the bottom jawbone goes, here's how you attach it. This is very annoying, and this is the third time I've filmed this, so I'm annoyed. But basically, you line up the bottom jaw how it looks like it's supposed to go, and it likes to move a lot, so you kind of have to hold it. And it's slipping. You can see where my thumb is. That's where it's supposed to go. On the skull, not on the jawbone. You take a marker and you mark where it's supposed to go so that you can take your glue gun and glue it on there. What I did last time was I put the glue on the mark that I made, and then oh my god, and then I pressed the jawbone down. So the first one is on. I might add another layer like on top just to make sure it's secure, but basically that's it. It is a little bit shaky, as you can see right now, so you gotta be gentle with it. Now for the other side, as you can see, the bone part that I showed you earlier is broken right here. It's really broken on this side, so it's a little bit more difficult. But right here, you see that line? That's where the curve in the jawbone is going to line up at. Also, you can basically just like set it down because since the other one is glued on, it kind of stands up how it's supposed to, so that can also help you. As I've said multiple times, this side is trickier since it's broken, so hopefully you do not have as much issues with it. But I am like really struggling right now, and I'm just putting a bunch of hot glue on it right now and burning my fingers holding it down because like it's refusing to stay in place. So just be gentle with it. Like, I know it's frustrating, but you have to be gentle with it because it can break like in other places again if you're too rough, obviously. Now that I have both sides glued down, there's something I want to show you. It's a little bit shaky right now, but right here at the bottom, these parts line up with each other. And it might be helpful to glue them together. So I'm gonna try that, and hopefully it'll be more stable after that. Some other tips I have for you is after you do this, don't lay it down like this. You have to like have it sitting up, because if you have it laying down flat, that's when the glue comes undone. That's when it breaks. I learned that the hard way. So basically there are your deer skull facts. I will eventually show you how to clean bones and skulls that you find. I forgot to mention, here are a couple other interesting facts you might want to know, especially if you're like super into deer bones, whether it's because you're creepy or you're just studying animals or something. So the bottom row of teeth will tell you how old it is. Google sucks, so I have no clue how old this thing is. And I did not find this one with the whole skeleton, so the size is not helpful. Another fact is, this is a girl, and I know that because I found another one that has bumps right here where the antlers were, and that's a boy.